All right, Shalom, Israel. Is Brother Zion here. Gonna bring out some quick precepts dealing on these different spirits and different ways Satan tries to attack brothers in these last days, man. Like the scriptures say, we all going through the same thing, right? So I'm gonna give y'all some of my key scriptures to help battle some of these demons, right? Or some of the key scriptures that I run to when I'm battling these demons, right? But first and foremost, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Wamalaki, Yahushua, man. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, who the world calls God, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? But right, like I was saying, man, we all dealing with these same spirits, man. And the only way to really combat these demons is to chop them up with the word, right? Chop them up with your sword, right? Which is these precepts, you know what I'm saying, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because when Satan was vexing Yahushua, Jesus Christ, all right, what did Yahushua do? He was pulling scriptures on him, man. He was kind of cutting them up with the word. Get thee behind me, Satan, right? And that's how we got to be in these last days, because this is a war. It's a spiritual war going on from when you wake up until when you go to sleep. And even when you sleep, the damn demons hopping on you in your dreams, man. So we always got to be spiritually girded, man. We always got to be militant minded in this truth. It's not a game. It's not a game. If you come in this truth thinking it's a game, your life is going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? These demons gonna just damn jump on you, man. And you might get bugged out. You might start believing in damn Buddhism. You might start believing in Krishna, and all these other false gods, right? You're gonna bug yourself the hell out. You might think it's a way to get to the 12th dimension, right? You might think you're a Naruto character. Anything can happen. I done seen it all in this truth, man. A lot of people come in this thing bugged out. They don't start with the milk. They try to do and go above and beyond than what their means is, and they end up bugging themselves out because they have no foundation, right? You gotta start with the milk. You gotta start by cleaning your vessel, right? Getting some discipline, right? But nonetheless, though, we're gonna start with some opening precepts. Let me get Isaiah chapter 41 before we get into this little mini lesson. All right, I got all my car lights on. All right, not trying to have my car die. We're gonna make this, we ain't gonna make this too long. Israel has a short attention span, man. So we're not going to try to make this too long, probably under 20 minutes, around 20 minutes, right? But this is Isaiah 41:8. Because if you don't know by now, if you just randomly clicking on this video, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the chosen seed line of God, right? The Israelites, right? This is Isaiah 41 and verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou, whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, and I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Right? Because, demons, man, hopping right next to me. Because so-called Christians would like to say, the laws was done away with. Right? They'll say that the so-called Israelites, the 12 tribes, they're not God's chosen people no more. But he just said he's never going to cast us away, right? And we're the servants. We're the chosen. We're the saints. That don't apply to everybody, right? Next scripture, we're going to get further going in on that. Let's go deeper into this chapter. Let's go to Isaiah 45 and verse, 4? Isaiah 45 and 4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me. See how, you know what I'm saying? Israel's the elect. And you know what I'm saying? We grew up in this captivity, and we didn't know that we was the chosen. That's what it's going into. It says, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me, right? So we was already predestined to be the chosen, right? It was already set up from old that a remnant of Israel was gonna, you know what I'm saying, be able to beat these demons, right? Turn back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, get out of captivity and be ultimately saved by Yahweh Shem Yahshua when he's come back in these chariots, and you know what I'm saying, and destroy this earth, right? Right, let's get into the lesson. Let's not waste any time, man. All right, so you know the day of atonement was just passed not too long ago. We're supposed to be but we're still supposed to be atoning for our sins daily, right? We're still supposed to be trying to beat these demons daily, right? Get our garments clean daily, right? Staying having our spirit and our conscience somewhat perfect with the Most High, right? And we're gonna get into 7 weaknesses that men, women, and children of Israel go through on a daily, right? And we're gonna pull some scriptures out to help you cut these demons when you're going through hard times, right? When you're trying to fight these demons off. All right, the weaknesses is lust of the flesh, right? We all go through it. We're in these filthy bodies, and you're gonna have lust, man. You're gonna be having to battle lust and control your members, right? And lust of the flesh don't have to be sexual. It could be you want to lust and go smoke weed. You want to lust and go get drunk. You want to lust and go be around worldly things, right? These are spirits that because we're in the middle of Babylon, man, America. Sin is 2 seconds away, 2 steps away, right? So we're constantly getting beaten, hit with these damn lust demons, and we got to pull out scriptures and stay spiritually on fire to not deal with these things, right? We're supposed to hate sin, right? Like Yahweh does, right? So weakness 1, lust of the flesh. 2, a hasty spirit, right? That is a big thing with Israel. We be quick to run, like, how should I put it? Israel be quick to make hasty decisions, right? We don't seek counsel, right? We get emotional and go off our first thought, right? Somebody might say something, you're hasty to be angry, right? That's a big demon that we can't have a hasty spirit, right? We gotta have a calm, smooth, collected spirit, right? And be chained down by these law, statutes, and commandments, because that's what's gonna keep our soul and our minds pure, right? That's how we gonna know the right decision to make based off these law, statutes, and commandments, right? 3, anxiety, right? 4, lack of faith, right? You know what I'm saying? That's another big one, right? Stop worrying about what's gonna happen next, man. If you're doing what the Lord requires you to do, He's gonna keep you safe through all things, right? Whether you laid on some bills, whether you go into a sickness, whether you into it with your family, whether you're having problems at the workplace, we have to go through these things and know that the Most High is gonna deliver us through anything, right? We have to have that faith. 5, slothful. Brothers got to do the work. Brothers can't be just sitting down watching damn videos all day and think that's doing the work. You're not taking no notes. You're not trying to build yourself up to hit the highways and byways. So like and teach the people. You just watching videos all day like this some damn entertainment, like this a damn A&E show, TMZ or MTV. This is not what the truth is, man. It's way deeper than that, man. It goes way, way deeper than that, and there's always work to be done. 6, no order. You have to have order in your life. You have to have discipline. You have to have a schedule. Without order, so you're going to go crumbling down. You got to have Yahweh Shai as your rock, which is these law, statutes, and commandments, and a faith of Yahweh Shai, right? The faith of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And you have to build on top of that rock, right? Diligently, right? Not wavering, right? 7, having spiritual eyes, right? Because you can't think carnally about anything, right? Everything is spiritual. Your wife coming at you, your kids coming at you, the workplace, somebody them cut you off in traffic, somebody kind of just walking down the street, somebody was a nigger, you know what I'm saying? These are all spiritual things. These are all spiritual things. You gotta have them spiritual eyes on it all the time, right? You gotta have that wisdom to spot out Satan. You gotta have that discretion to spot out Satan, right? You gotta be able to spot these things out and stop thinking carnally about it. Everything is spiritual, right? You damn randomly walking down the street, you trip, fall, and damn hit your head on the pole, right? That's spiritual. What you gotta kind of think like, wow, like what am I doing wrong that the Most High just made me damn hit my head on the wall? And you gotta, oh yeah, I am kind of going off. And then let me hit these scriptures, let me proclaim a fast, whatever you gotta do. Everything is spiritual. You gotta have these spiritual eyes to know how to fight and beat Satan, right? You can't just walk around. It's like a boxing match. It's like you fight, and without you having them spiritual eyes and these lost His commandments, you just open. You open to getting hit. You open to taking damage. You open to getting knocked the hell out, right? Now let's go into these these precepts. I have about how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have around 13 precepts that we're gonna get into to help beat these certain types of demons, and I'm gonna align each of these precepts back up with the 7 weaknesses that we just listed, right? All right, lust of the flesh, right? And this is there's a precept you can cut lust of the flesh with, right? 1 Corinthians 10:6. Now these things were our examples to the intent we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted, right? So when it says we should not lust after evil things as they also lusted, we're supposed to be separate. We're the gods of the earth. We're the chosen of the earth, right? Most High willing, we potential 1/3 and 144, right? You know what I'm saying? The heads of this world, right? So we can't lust like these damn heathen lusts. We can't lust like a damn nigga, like a damn Edomite, right? What do people in the world lust after? Damn video games. Brothers watching damn NFL all day. Brothers watching NBA all day. Brothers on damn sexual websites all day, right? Brothers is in all types of folly, man. You gotta separate yourself. Find out what is renowned in this world. What do most people in this world like? And you feel me? You gotta separate yourself from them things, man. Right? Smoking, texting multiple women. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers they might have to cut down on that on the rap music, right? We can't lust after these things, man. We can't lust after things that that the wicked of the world lusts after, right? We got to be separate. We got to put a difference between clean and unclean, right? Next verse, and this is dealing with the hasty spirit we were getting into. Proverbs 29:20. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope of a fool than him, right? He said, if you hasty with your words, it's more hope than a fool than of you, right? You can't just, that comes to being militant minded daily, because you could be at the workplace, you could be around certain people, and you know what I'm saying, you might get caught up in a dumb conversation, a wicked conversation. Now you're not even thinking, you just letting your mind speak, letting demons just come out your mouth, wickedness just come out your mouth, and you're not even thinking. And then after the conversation over, you be like, damn, why did I just sit there and have this excuse my language, this folly ass conversation with these goofies, right? Now your spirit's off. Now you vexed by them demons because you was hasty with your words, right? Or somebody kind of disrespects you and you just snap. You just let your mouth go off. Now you're cussing them out. Now you damn looking like the bad guy. Now you're getting all emotional, right? You can't be hasty with your words, right? You gotta even in the world they say think before you speak. That is serious. You have to think before you speak. You have to think before you act, right? But when your thoughts should be these laws, statutes, and commandments, because it's gonna tell you how to deal with any type of situation, right? Con. This is another precept dealing into a hasty spirit. Ecclesiastes 7:9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rests in a bosom of fools, right? You know what I'm saying? So a foolish man, he's always gonna have anger resting in his bosom. He's always gonna be, just spiritually speaking, he's always gonna be just ready for somebody to say something or say one little thing or do one little thing so we can just snap and let these damn anger demons come out, right? Brothers and sisters, man, you can't be quick to be angry, right? Especially men that are on the highways and byways, right? Because there's gonna be demons coming at you from all types of angles, all types of ways, right? You can't be quick to anger. Now you forgetting precepts. Now you speaking your own words. Now you got a damn legion of demons trying to damn fight you, stab you, shoot you up because you didn't use these you didn't use your weapons. These law, statutes, commandments, this word. You're speaking your own words, so you know what I'm saying, henceforth, you're not gonna be protected when them demons come at you, right? You can't speak your own words. Always speak, thus saith the Lord. Don't be quick to be angry and get to calling people out their name, right? Unrighteously, judging unrighteously, right? You gotta have wisdom and discretion in this thing. You gotta have some type of smoothness about yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? It looks, you ever look, like, even in the world, if somebody's kind of just snapping, angry, a whole bunch of demons on the other person kind of just calm, speaking, right? It makes the person on the other hand who's raging with anger looks like the fool, and the other person looks like, you feel me? He looks like the more adequate person or adequate man or woman in that situation, right? Because we supposed to be examples, right? We're supposed to be examples to the whole house of Israel, right? And this is a precept for anxiety, and it reads, or Hebrews 13:6, dealing with anxiety, and it reads, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear what man shall do unto me, right? The Lord is the creator of the heavens and earth and all the universe. Anything you ever see, the trees, the animals, damn toilet paper, guns, clothes, anything you can think of, right? The Most High created that, right? And he's your helper. He's your personal Lord and Savior, right? He's your rock. He's your strength, right? You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be able to fear nothing. But when you have a bad conscience towards Yahweh Shem Shai, you're going to feel weak, right? You're going to feel like he's not with you, right? That's why it's important to stay on fire, keep your candles burning. Because when you have that confidence in the Most High, you're going to be fearless. You're going to be fearless. I'm telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I be on fire all the time. But majority of the time, when I'm on fire, majority of the time, me walking this daily life, I feel fearless. I feel like nobody can touch me. Nobody can damn beat me up. Nobody can kill me. Nobody's gonna touch my family. Nobody's gonna none of my brothers in this truth and none of my brothers in the real world gonna pass away or die, right? Because the Most High, he got that protection over me, right? He got that protection over you. But you got to keep these law, statutes, and commandments so you can have that slakia. So you have that good conscience knowing that the Most High is with you through anything. Right? This is 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. So with all your heart, with all your soul, show that to the Most High. Because he's the only one who cares at the end of the day, right? He's the only one, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, though nobody care about you, I don't care who it is, more than Yahweh Shem Shai. Even though it might not seem like it, you know what I'm saying, at times because of the conditions we living in, but I'm telling y'all, man, the Most High, don't nobody give a fuck about you, to be honest, right? To be honest, right? Besides your family and congregation, don't nobody really give a damn about you. I'm telling you this now. They don't care. Yahweh Shem Shai cares. He cares more than them. 1,000,000,000 times more, man. Right? He should be your best friend. He should be your where your heart goes to. Your whole heart goes to, right? Not your woman, not your kids, not your damn job, right? Not damn video games, not weed, not liquor. It should be all towards him, right? Now we're gonna get into some precepts for brothers dealing with the spirit of slothfulness, right? Because that can allow a lot of demons to hop on you rapidly, right? This is Proverbs 19:15. It says, slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. Right? I'm gonna read it again. Proverbs 19:15. Slothfulness casteth into a deep sleep, and an idle soul shall suffer hunger. Right? If you have an idle soul, a stagnant soul, a slothful soul, you're gonna suffer hunger, brother. And that's not just with this truth, right? You're gonna be spiritually hungry, right? You're gonna be out here feeling lifeless and dead, and you know what I'm saying? Brothers gotta work, right? Brothers gotta work, man. You have to work and provide for your family, man. If you don't work, you don't eat, right? And brothers know that feeling when you hungry, man. It's not good, man. It's not good. It's not good having to try to ask another man for money, right? So you can eat, right? The scriptures say you should be ashamed to live a beggar's life, right? Another precept, Proverbs 12:24. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be made under tribute, right? So if you diligent in this thing, you're going to bear rule. The Most High might make you head over 10 cities, right? A whole damn country, right? Even in his truth, you know what I'm saying? He might build you up to where you're a righteous example to hundreds of men and women and children, right? You're going to bear rule. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get the love of the congregation if you diligent, right? Proverbs 13:4. The soul of the sluggard desireth and have nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat, right? So if you diligent in this thing, you're going to be made fat spiritually, right? And physically. The Most High might bless you with a decent amount of money to give alms, to help the people, to make sure your family's set, to travel to do the work, right? If you diligent, but if you slothful, you're not going to have anything, right? You're going to be in that same spot, damn, that damn 2 steps ahead, 12 steps back spot, man. You're going to be constantly decreasing, right? Until you damn fall out this thing and now you back in the world, right? And all right, now we're going to get to some orders, some having some order and discipline precepts, right? We got a couple of them. And it reads, 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. That's the classic. Let all things be done decently and in order. I don't care if you clean the bathroom, you damn at the workplace, you damn washing yourself, you damn using the bathroom, anything. I keep seeing damn spirits walk behind me, man. God damn. But hey, anything you do, you gotta do it decently and in order, right? You gotta have a schedule, right? You gotta have order in all things, right? Even if like even in your daily life, okay, look, I gotta come home from work, you know what I'm saying, pray, clean up, do whatever you gotta do. You gotta have a set time where your kids gotta go to sleep. You got a set time where you're gonna study. You gotta have a set time where you're gonna eat dinner. Everything has to be done decently and in order, right? If we're supposed to bear rule over the world and we have no order, you know what I'm saying, how are we gonna get everything else in order, right? If that makes sense, right? Slocking, man. These demons kind of out here tonight, man. Hey, man, bringing out the word, people damn hopping out of under cars and shadows flying past me, man. I just hate this damn place, man. I really hate this damn place. All right, let's get into having spiritual eyes, man. Having spiritual eyes to spot out Satan, right? And this is 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? So you got to have that advantage. Your advantage over Satan is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and abiding under the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? That is your advantage. That's how you get over Satan. That's how you get over these demons, right? That's how you exalt yourself over these heathen, right? You keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That's your advantage. Satan's advantage is you being ignorant, right? You just think you damn catching a flat tire, or you think that the damn girl with the big butt and the damn long hair, she just randomly walks up to you, flirting with you out of nowhere. You looking dirty as hell. She just walks out of nowhere. She flirting, wanting to give you your number. You gotta have spiritual eyes. That's a demon. That's a demon trying to take you out this thing, man. You gotta have that spiritual eyes, that discernment to know, man. You gotta be always looking, right? Being always vigilant. I said vigilant, diligent, right? And spotting out these demons, right? And having your spiritual eyes on, right? Read it again. 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan. Oh my man, look, these demons, bruh. This shit pissing me off, man. I'm getting random messages, got my phone vibrating. Let me hear it and finish this, man. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Like, we see my phone just randomly vibrated, fell on the floor. I'm getting random messages from out of nowhere, right? No, ain't nobody talking to me all day, man. And I'm getting random messages from people I don't even know out of nowhere, man. We're not ignorant of Satan. He's trying to mess your spirit up, man. He's trying to cut this live off, man. He's kind of messed this video up, man. We not going for it, man. The days of the week, damn, Jake, it's over with, man. We fighting back in these last days, man. We not going for none of the extra stuff. We spotting out Satan, we calling him out, and we cutting him up with these scriptures, right? Now, let's get into some scriptures about being perfect, because we have to be perfect towards the Most High, right? We have to have a perfect mind towards the Most High, right? And all things to the best of our ability, right? These are the last 3 precepts. Maybe. Most High willing. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 101 and verse 2. I'll behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. Right? David is saying, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. You got to be wise. Right? You always got to be striving for perfection, right? And that goes back to having everything decently and in order. Right? You got to be perfect, have a good conscience towards the Most High. I'm going to keep saying that, because you know when you got that good conscience, you're unbeatable. It's lucky. And he says, I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. Right? At the end of the day, when you're reflecting on your day, you down putting on your pajamas, probably washing up, brushing your teeth, man, getting your family laid down, you gonna have that good conscience, like, man, you know what I'm saying, I made it. All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, Thawada Abba. I made it through another day with a good conscience towards you. It's gonna make you feel 1,000 times better. That's gonna keep your lamp on fire, man. It's gonna keep your spirit on fire, right? It says, I will walk within my house with a perfect heart, right? Mighty scripture, mighty scripture. Brothers always want to walk in their homes not ashamed, knowing that you did your best to fight against these demons. And you don't put your brick in, you don't read, right? You don't went to work, right? You know, took care of your family, right? You doing all these things that the Most High requires of you, right? The classic, Matthew 5 and verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. That's a commandment. Be ye therefore perfect, right? In all things, right? Right? Keep your hygiene clean, brother. Keep your house clean, brother. Keep your spiritual house clean, right? Don't be eating damn junk food and McDonald's and Wendy's all the time, man. Have a workout routine, right? Have a study routine, right? Hit the highways and byways. Wake the people up. Be diligent in this thing, right? Be perfect, right? Book of Psalms, chapter 101 and verse 3. I will set no wicked thing before my eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. So David is saying he hates evil, man. He hates evil people. He hates evil dealings. He hates evil conversations. And he says he's not going to set none of those things in front of his eyes, man. Don't bring a wicked man into your household. Don't bring a wicked woman into your household, right? Don't go to a congregation full of wicked dealings. Don't go to the club. Don't be going. Brothers shouldn't be just damn in folly, just all about to plan a day to damn Disneyland. Come on, brother. We in the last days, bro. You shouldn't be damn going to Disneyland, man. What's in Disneyland that's profitable for you? How about Shem Shah? Right? Last precept, man. Last precept. Because brothers gotta have faith in this thing, man. You gotta have that faith that you doing this work, you being diligent, you praying, you fasting, it's always gonna come back around tenfold. Man, let me get that precept. Let me get the precept before we bring out this last precept. Come on, this is Hebrews 11 and 6. And it reads, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of him that diligently seek him. Like we were just saying, you gotta have that confidence and that faith that you doing your work, the Most High is gonna bless you, right? If you diligent, the Most High is gonna bless you tenfold. The scriptures say, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and the rest of these things shall be added unto you, right? So what we should be doing is, our main goal and our main thing should be loving wisdom, loving these scriptures, getting deep down into these scriptures so we can edify our people and we can know how to move ourselves, right? Right? And this is the last precept, the book of Sirach, chapter 51 and verse 30. Work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward. I'm going to read it 3 more times. Work, the book of Sirach, chapter 51 and verse 30. Work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward. Sirach 51 and 30. Work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward. Sirach 51:30. Work your work betimes, and in his time he will give you your reward, right? So the time that the Most High sees fit, and you've been diligent doing your work, right? He's gonna give you your reward. These words, his words is pure, his words is perfect. He's not gonna go back on his words, brother. Just keep doing it, brother. Endure. If you fall, get back up. If you fall, get back up, right? And work your work betimes, right? Last scripture, Sirach 51:18. For I proposed to do after her, and earnestly I followed that which was good. So shall I not be confounded, right? So if you're doing these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, right? Trusting in the Lord, right? Taking care of your family, right? You making videos, right? You doing breakdowns to bring to the people, right? You learning the Hebrew, right? You know what I'm saying? You doing anything possible to benefit the Most High. You giving charity to your people. You uplifting your brothers. You exhorting your brothers. You bringing your brothers' burdens, right? You got to do all these things, right? We the men of Israel, right? We the daughters of Zion, right? We got to be perfect. We gotta be diligent in this thing, man. It's the last days, right? But with that, I'm gonna bid everyone a Yahweh. I'm gonna bid everyone a Shalom, and all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shah. Khan.